This is going to be a fascinating talk that you're going to give. I can't wait. Now, we know as a culture in this country, actually in the world, how much stress people are dealing with right now. And it's really affecting people's health. I know I'm hearing from other practitioners that I have worked with that they're seeing cases of H. pylori that's existing in people's, elevated levels of H. pylori that didn't exist before in the quantities that we're seeing now. How, within the adrenal talk that you're planning for us, how can you bring some of those current day issues into it, and will you?
Well, I think to go back to an understanding, right, that our body's got a fight or flight, the sympathetic system meets the rest and digest system, the parasympathetic system. And I think people forget how much time they spend in the sympathetic system. That knots your gut. When you knot your gut and cortisol is all over the place, what actually happens is that your body doesn't make what's called secretory IgA, or the protective part of the immune system. So now your own opportunistic bacteria take over. Your good guys can't compete. The H. pylori gets out of control, and that's what we find. So, in going back to looking at the adrenal glands, looking at what causes it in the first place, addressing with patients, understanding where their cortisol is, supporting the cortisol system, balancing the DHEA. You'd be surprised how many people don't understand that balance, and that's not supplemented. And then looking potentially at nutrient deficiencies that have occurred based on this cortisol dysfunction. And when you support that while you use techniques to sort of balance the cortisol as much as possible, what you'll find is that that stress is off the gut, and whatever you're doing to treat the H. pylori will actually take hold. I do spend a lot of time talking to people about specific adrenal techniques, binaural beats, block breathing. I'm going to bring all that info, and in the slides, I'm going to make sure there's references so your patients can click on them and go right to that particular website, because I do think people don't understand the need for sunshine, the need for downtime, the need to do yoga. We talk about it, but sometimes you got to give people the tools to make it easy in their life so they can meditate for 5 minutes.
Yes.
But we've disconnected with technology and with this stress so much from our natural environment that a lot of times people just need to be reminded that the science says if you don't reintegrate this back into your life again, you will wind up sick.